I've been wanting to make this video for a while actually, so I'm super happy to finally be diving into this world of high-waisted underwear. That's what we're gonna be discussing today. I've purchased one, maybe two pairs of high-waisted underwear before, and they haven't like 100% worked out for me, but I did post a couple of fitting room try-on videos in which I was wearing high-waisted underwear, and I got so many questions about it, and so many of you saying that you wanted to see like a dedicated video trying out a bunch of different kinds. So I'm actually gonna be trying out high-waisted underwear from 6 different brands today, and these are all sustainable brands on different levels of sustainability. I'm obviously not an expert, but according to my research and what I've seen other creators say and what they claim, these brands are all sustainable. So we're gonna go one by one, try these on, I guess. I don't really view trying on underwear any differently than trying on like a bathing suit. Also, these are all pretty good coverage because they're high-waisted. But yeah, we're gonna go through each of these brands. I'm gonna tell you how much they cost, what the fit is like. This is kind of like a wide range of prices as well, so we're just gonna dive into this together and see what happens. Let's do it. All right, so going into this, I definitely had to make sure that I was keeping an eye on the sizing chart really closely, and that's something that like, I don't know if is ever gonna change. There were so many different varying measurements in all of these different size charts, like from brand to brand, so I tried to keep it as close to my size as possible, obviously. So I think I'm just gonna go in order of like cheapest to most expensive, and we'll just go from there. So kind of like a scale, if you will. The first brand I decided to try out is called Parade. I do believe I've tested them out before, but now honestly I can't remember. I think I just had like a hoodie. And these are called the Parade High Rise Brief. These were $13. I got them in the color Cloud simply because that was the only color that was available in my size, and these go from size extra small to 3XL. So first impressions here, there's 2 things in here. Did they give like a free gift? It comes with 2 $10 gift cards to give to a friend. That's pretty amazing. It also has a free gift. This packaging is really cute, very adorable. I have heard like varying things about Parade, and by the way, I bought all of this with my own money. Everything will be linked in the description box below. This looks like a scarf, maybe? Oh, sure, that's kind of cute. Okay, so for the actual underwear themselves, it does look pretty ribbed, and I like that it comes in this like compostable mailer. It says this bag is recyclable and made sustainably, change plastic for good. We love that. Okay, and here we have it. These do look like they might be a little bit see-through, but we'll try to work with it the best we can. But, you know, nice color, nice rib. I really love ribbed texture, and I don't actually have a whole lot of ribbed underwear, so this will be interesting. And it looks like it's very stretchy and forgiving. I don't want my underwear to make me like super snatched and like very tight to my body. I don't like that. So we'll see. It does look like a pretty basic pair of underwear, and I don't know how high-rise this is gonna be, but we'll find out. Let's try it on. Okay, here they are on, and even though this color mismatch is like kind of bothering me, these are so comfortable. They're like really loose fitted, which I actually like. I don't think I would want them to be any tighter than this, and yeah, they are like a thin material, but they feel really good on. Like, I actually love these. I didn't really have any expectations going into this because again, I've like never tried any of this before, any of these pairs at all in this video, but like I'm really into it. If this was the first pair of high-waisted underwear I ever tried on, I would like be sold. I think because the pairs that I had bought in the past are like a much more thick material and they felt like a little bit tighter and more constricting, I wasn't like as in love with them. And considering how much high-waisted stuff I wear on like a normal basis, I feel like these will come in so clutch. Very, very cute. I actually love these. It does sort of look like, at least in the viewfinder right here, I'm wearing like a little bit of a diaper. But hopefully on camera it doesn't look like that because I think these are so cute. Especially for the price point too, like the price is great. I would love to try these in more colors. I'm actually quite impressed. I have heard people say that these underwear do kind of like wear holes in them quite easily. So I don't know how sustainable that is, especially if you're buying like multiple pairs and then going through them quickly. But first impression is they're fantastic. I can't really think of a bad thing to say. Like, I feel like it hits me in all the right places. It goes up high-waisted enough, and like they just look really cute on their own too. So kind of in love unexpectedly, but so far so freaking good. Next up we have the brand called, and bear with me because I don't really know how to say this. I think this brand is called Cup or Coop. or cup. But these are called just the high waist. These were $18. So $5 more from the other pair, and they actually come from sizes 1 to 7. So size 1 is an extra small and size 7 is a 3XL. So I ordered these in an extra large according to their size chart. Let's open it up. Here we are. Ooh, comes in like a little tote bag looking thing. I did get this really pretty sort of like marigold-y color, and here is what they look like. So these are definitely cheeky. These are like a cheeky high rise, and there's no tag or anything inside of them either. So we'll see. They look very, very stretchy. There's not a whole lot of coverage in the front, if you know what I mean. I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll just have to see. But this color is like so gorgeous. I'm really excited. Let's try it on. Okay, these I can already tell you right off the bat, I should have sized down. I should have known that with underwear, even though like it says a waist measurement, it's gonna be stretchy. Like underwear is stretchy inherently. So like these are a little bit big, even though I can totally wear them and I will. I do wish that I had gotten one size down, but either way, they're really cute. I've never tried anything from this brand before. I had never even really heard of it, to be honest. The material is nice. It's not my favorite. I do prefer more of like a cottony kind of underwear, but I wanted to offer a variety. And this material is very thin. Like you can see some outlines of some things, and I'm kind of like trying to be cautious about that because yikes. But I mean, in a normal scenario, you're just wearing underwear like under your clothing. It's not as cheeky or as bad as I thought. It is more cheeky than I would prefer. And I do see it, like if I was walking around, I could easily see it riding up my butt and being more of like a thong type of vibe. I do wish that it was like a tad more high-waisted, but I think it's kind of sinking down because it's just a little bit big on me. But really, I would honestly recommend it as well. Like it's great on first impressions, loving it. And just keep in mind that if you are reading the sizing chart, that underwear is stretchy. Like these are hella stretchy, so don't worry about something being like too tight. It's probably gonna be stretchy and be fine. But yeah, again, like we're kind of doing pretty well. I'm very pleased with how this is going so far, so let's keep this momentum going. Next up, we have a classic tried and true favorite, Girlfriend Collective. I've worked with Girlfriend. I own many Girlfriend pieces, but I've actually never tried their underwear or any of their intimates. And this pair is called the High Rise Brief. It comes from sizes double extra small to 6 extra large. I love Girlfriend, and they have like minimal packaging. They're honestly like my favorite. And these retail for $18 as well, by the way. Oh. So I did go for like this powder blue color. This is really similar to when Alexa and I did our Girlfriend Collective swimwear video. This color is really pretty, and it's like a seamless cut on the sides. There's definitely like a seam down the butt and like a little bit down at the bottom here, but this looks nice. I'm very excited to see what this is gonna feel like. It's sort of bathing suit-esque material, but not exactly. So we will have to see what this looks like. Let's put it to the test. I gotta say, I'm hitting my first road bump, my first roadblock. I'm a little disappointed in like how not high-waisted these are, and the more I'm wearing them, the more they're like sliding down. I would say just based off of first impressions, if you're more into like a mid-rise brief or pair of underwear, then these are fine, but I don't understand. Like, I do wish that Girlfriend just offered high-rise in like their swim and their intimates like they do their leggings. Like their leggings are so high-waisted, so I'm just kind of confused and sad. This is definitely my least favorite so far, and I feel like if I try to pull it up more, then like more things are gonna show that I'm comfortable with. It's definitely pretty cheeky as well, and yeah, the more I'm moving around, the more it's riding down. So I don't know if I should have sized down to like a large, but again, I don't really want it to be like a compressive pair of underwear. I just want it to be like loose and comfy. But from here, like in the hips and kind of on the top of the butt, it feels great. Like it fits wonderfully, but it's just like this waist part right here. It almost goes down like this, and I want it to be like across. Like this isn't high-waisted on me at all, unfortunately. So that's a bummer. This is kind of our first fail, but if you have experience with Girlfriend Collective underwear and like you know a trick, let me know, because I definitely still want to try to get wear out of these. I'll probably just most likely wear them like hiked down low or pushed down low and like just more of a low rise pair, but they are really cute and the color is beautiful. They're just my least favorite so far. I'm so sorry. Next up, we have a brand called MeUndies, and I feel like back in the day, I saw so many people do partnerships with MeUndies, and I'm pretty sure there's a MeUndies store at like the mall near me here in LA, and Drew has tried MeUndies in the past, but I have never worn them before, so we're gonna try it out. I ordered a pair called the Free Feel High-Waisted Cheeky Underwear, and they come from sizes extra small to 4XL. I got this really cute pink color. Ooh, these feel nice, and these retail for $20. This feels almost like a t-shirt material. So So we'll see what these end up being like, but I love this color. I think this is like probably my favorite feel straight out of the gate, based just on first impressions of like how all of these materials feel and how I feel like they'll fit my body. So I'm excited. Let's try it on. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're back in the game. We're back in good territory. This is fantastic. I love the rise on these. This is perfect. I love the material. I actually am into this sort of like more thin, stretchy, cottony material, especially because there's better butt coverage, like I mentioned. So can confirm, way better than the last two pairs as far as butt coverage goes. But I would say the first pair was probably the most coverage in the butt, so keep that in mind, you know, if you're on the market. But I love this color. It's so fun. I will definitely be wearing this pair, and it is still a little bit high cut, but it's not like super high cut. It's kind of, I don't know, it's narrow right here in the crotchal region, and it feels great. I much prefer the feel of this type of underwear, and I just like can't believe I haven't done this sooner, because I feel like this is going to change the game for me as far as like what I wear under my clothes on a daily basis, because a lot of times I will wear like low-rise underwear with something high-waisted, and then sometimes you can see and it just looks kind of weird. So I'm excited about this. This is so cute. And now I have like a bunch of new pairs of underwear to play around with, and I can't believe I don't do this more often. We definitely need to do this. Remind me. These are like a 10 out of 10 for me. There's nothing I would change. I love them. I think they're fantastic. They fit perfectly. They're very comfortable. Highly recommend. Next up, we have one that I kind of added in last minute. I was actually shopping the other day with my friend Karina Gomez, and we were at a Big Bud Press store, and I was like, oh my gosh, they have high-waisted underwear here. Let's throw that in, because they are a gender-neutral, sustainable store that are based in LA, and so I picked up a pair. So this pair retails for $28. So we're getting pricey, we're getting up there, and I decided to go for a lilac lavender pair, and these very much, like looking at them, you know, first impressions, they do look like granny panties. They're a really thick material. It says that they're made of 96% cotton and 4% spandex, and I did get a size extra large. Big Bud Press has gender neutral clothing items, but they say that their sizing is more men's. However, I put a pair of the high-waisted underwear over a pair of shorts, and they were size large, which is typically my size in Big Bud Press, but they were a little bit snug for like a pair of underwear. So I decided to go up to an XL. We'll see what this ends up being like. I really love this purple color, so let's try them on. Fingers crossed these are amazing, because they're pretty expensive. Okay, you know what? I'm actually pleasantly surprised by these. I was kind of, when I was putting them on, I was like, I don't know, these seem really thick, and like they definitely do. They do provide great butt coverage, and they're pretty comfortable. There is like a thicker waistband on top, and like I can sort of feel it pushing against my stomach a little bit more. And I do much prefer like the last pair and the first pair, and actually all of the pairs so far, that are much more like loose around the stomach, because I don't want to be like cinched in at the waist by my underwear, and maybe you do, so that's kind of why I wanted to mention it. If you are much more of like a kind of, you want it to like stay put and stay up at the waist kind of underwear person, then these would probably be for you. And they come in a lot of really cute colors as well, and they're very thick. Like they're gonna last you a long time. This is like almost like if a stretchy polo shirt was underwear. Does that make sense? It's just a really thick, like girthy material. I don't know why I said that. But it feels great quality. It's stretchy, which I love. It's probably not gonna be my most worn. Like I definitely don't dislike it as much as I disliked the Girlfriend Collective ones, but I still like it. So I would definitely recommend just going with your traditional size with Big Bud Press, at least in the underwear. They recommend sizing down, but I would just recommend like going with your standard size. And I'm pretty sure they made like a matching bralette to go with this, so I might have to shop for that and do kind of like a loungewear moment. But yeah, I don't know how comfortable these would be after a long period of time, because they do feel a little bit tight around my stomach. So just want to keep it honest. We do have one more pair to go though, so let's see how it ends. And last but not least, we have a brand called Arc. I have actually worn a couple pairs of their high-waisted underwear. They used to only have one pair, but they recently added like a different cut. And I'm excited because the pairs that I have worn before in fitting room try-on videos, they were much more full coverage, which is great, but especially like towards the hip, it was like really low. It wasn't like a high cut brief, if that makes sense. Like it was just going too far down my hip and my leg, if that makes sense. So I ordered this pair. I was really excited to order this one too, because this particular print is always sold out, and this is called the Misha Undies, and this is in the pattern, it's like a checkered pattern called Carrie, I'm not sure. And these retail for $30. So these are the most expensive. Oh, these are cute. These are really, really cute. So I did order these in a size extra large. That's the same size that I wear in the other briefs. And I like that these have much more of a high cut, and I feel like they're just more practical. And I love this checker. This is so, so pretty. Checker is obviously like very trendy right now, but I'm very intrigued about these because I really do like the other pairs that I tried, but I think I'm gonna like these even better. So let's find out. Okay, and last but not least, I love them. I love them. It's everything that I wanted to be different about the pair that I was talking about. The existing pair that I already have, it's just a little bit too full coverage for me. And this is just much more up my alley. I love the pattern. I love the feel of it. It is like not as high-waisted as I would want. I know that I'm like kind of picky about that. So I would just want it to be like a little bit more high-rise, but honestly, it's great. I'm totally gonna wear these. They don't feel as tight around my waist and like as constricting as the other pair that I have from ARC as well. So I think that's great. And they do make like matching tank tops, and they make like onesies in this print. They make all sorts of stuff. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep searching. However though, since I know some people are expecting me to give like a little bit of critique, I would say that like as far as the actual fit goes, that I prefer these are fantastic, but I also like the pairs that are half the price of these. And keep in mind that like, yes, these are a great pair of underwear. They were $30 though, so that's pretty pricey. And like I would definitely be just as happy with some of the pairs that were $13 or $18, you know what I mean? So you don't have to spend $30, but they are really, really cute. So if that's more in your price point and you're able to afford it, I would definitely recommend it. Like they're really, really cute and very comfy. I love all of these pairs except for one. I'm so sorry. I need to like figure it out because I don't like them. So honestly, this has worked out pretty dang well considering I just sort of didn't really know what I was getting myself into, and I just kind of ordered it based off of like intuition and a little bit of size chart. So I'm glad for the most part it all worked out, and these are all really cute. I would definitely endorse all of these. With the girlfriend, I said it before, but if you're looking for more of a mid-rise, then go with that. But for high-rise, would definitely recommend the other 5. They're fantastic. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know what your favorite pair was and what you see yourself buying the most. And of course, I will have everything linked in the description box below for you in case you want to check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you all of my love, and I will hopefully see you very soon in my next video. Bye.